as the Temple of Aeonir. The Temple of the Sacred Seal was hidden away in the Blackheart jungle, unseen by troll or greenskin for many, many moons. After the Moonkin were so viciously attacked, they made the temple their unlikely home, while Chieftain Akrog did whatever it took to keep the faint hope of survival alive.
What on Urgath is this?
A dozen sundowns until the Chainers and the Tusk Hunters would find the temple. A dozen more, and the Moonkin would starve. Thinking of this, Akrog spoke little as the four trolls stepped through the Hex Gate. Once again, the strange sensation of the gate's power flowed through him. The last time he felt this way was on his first hunt with Sire Narjak, who had guided Akrog's hand when he had flung the throwing spike. Was this feeling pride? Courage? Akrog knew he could do with both in that moment.
Where they? It all dark.
Underground, by the looks of it. Grungwar, what are those iron poles? They seem, Akrog knows not, alive.
Pipes, the Brittlebones call them. They carry things like water or even hexes from one place to another. Dwarves must have built this.
Grumpf? What is dwarf?
Brittlebones, but tiny. They pray to the guardian this temple is devoted to, Nihauf. Grungwar thought there were none on Urgath except for the scions of the King Shepherd. But it seems like he was wrong. Again.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Is Grungwar all right? He has been so quiet.
It is nothing.
Is this about Nurbok, no?
Grungwar told the chieftain, it is nothing. He will not be a burden.
The scions of the Kind Shepherd. The ones who hid the treasure in the jungle.
The very same.
Well, whatever these tubes did, it saved the Brittlebones who lived here not from death. This temple is deserted, like all the others.
Dead. All the temple's dead because of Zarek's cub. Big Blood really think it will be nice to Moonkin?
It will be, Noag. The Moonkin are freeing it, so it will be grateful. Come, Trusted One. Let them find this body part and get out of here. Zaska may like shovel claws and tunnels, but this place makes his hide crawl.
What can he do for the tribe?
You find out.
Let Akrog see.
This altar has a lot of hex power. Grungwar could try to channel it. Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
Not right now. What next? monster! Noag protects kin! They run from Noag!
That way.
Moving on.
Conduits! Shape conduit!
What is this?
Sand. It is coming in from above. Zaska likes sand not. It is coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere.
Sandstone is better. It is hard, but at least it is smooth.
Dario! Destroy! To make way! Magua, man their flesh! Even a worm would not be such a beast.
Zaska is listening.
Why must they plague the Moonkin? Afraid of control? They should. In that direction?
What is that?
Should have listened.
Now, what by Mugwa's haunted udders is that?
Let them find out. Carefully.
He moving.
He is going.
Can Zaska help?
What is this? On his way.
Huh, what now? More trouble?
No, I'm gonna look.
The
Maybe something to do with the wild hex power Grumwar spoke of?
Maybe.
Going now. This way? If he insists.
Akrog is ready towards
Grumwar to go
Shoot.
down.
Why not?
moving now.
And it is gone. That was simple.
Why put a gate here if the key is right in front of it? The Brittlebone mind works in strange ways. Over here, big shit.
What this?
Let Zazka get a proper look.
More lightning totems. Maybe no crash.
No. These things, they are still firing. Sees he not? It might be dangerous.
Marek?
Grumwar, what is that thing? A hex or more dwarf craft?
Looks like a mix of both. These pillars, the totems, they seem to draw hex power from her.
She also has the same clothes the other Brittlebone High Priests had. She was the High Priest here?
Maybe if they crush totems, the bubble go away too.
Probably, though
What?
it might kill her.
Can the Brittlebone hear us?
Don't know what doing.
It will not work, Chieftain. The hex, it has splintered her mind.
Akrog understands not. Why is she like this? Is this part of what happened here?
Grumwar knows no more than the Chieftain.
Akrog wants to find out what happened here before he decides anything. Let them explore the temple first.
Good idea.
Grumwar is here. Grumwar will go there.
Locked. And too big to smash. Rot it.
Maybe the Brittlebone Doe can open it. The High Priestess. They should try speaking to her, Trusted One.
Talk to her. Oh. Worth a try.
Going now.
This looks
Just as he thought. The lightning walls protect the sarcophagus.
well then, they know what to do. Destroy the totems, banish the wall.
No, it is a bad idea.
Why?
Well, this Brittlebone, she is the only living member of the Sacred Seal they have found so far, no? If there is a way to save her, they should try it.
Zaska fighting for the life of a Brittlebone. Grumwar never thought he would live to see the day.
Zazka cares not a fist of wet beak shit for the Brittlebone. He simply thinks it is wise to know before one acts. Is that not what Grumwar always says? Think, Trusted One. Zarek's cub destroyed every single temple, even though it was cut up and trapped. If the Moonkin want the Field Dog's help, they need to understand what it is, and what better place to find knowledge than a living Brittlebone priest.
Grumwar told him the doe is not alive anymore. She is trapped in a hex.
They know that not until they break the hex. Please, Trusted One, let them explore this place first. Maybe if they find out what happened here, they can also find out how to undo it.
They will see.
Galia! Guardians, Galia, you alright? I thought...
Interesting.
Crushed.
This could be connected to the big lightning thing with the bubble, no?
Could be. Let them keep looking.
What the hell happened to him, Eric?
Dario, he sabotaged the machine. The magic, it's leaking out and it's turning everyone into... Guardians, Galia, we need to get out of here. We need to get the hell out of here.
No. If we leave, the field dog breaks free and we cannot let that happen.
What? Didn't you listen? Dario broke the machine. There's nothing we can...
He broke part of it, otherwise the explosion would have turned this whole place to ashes. I can serve as a conduit. You and Mother were right, you know. I should have listened.
This was stole from Bubble, no? Galia?
And apparently some other Brittlebone from the temple betrayed the sacred seal and destroyed the lightning totem.
Seems like every race has their share of traitors.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
You find out.
Let Grunwald take a closer look. What on earth? So, what now?
Grungwar, how certain is he crushing the totems will kill her?
Very sure. They're all that is keeping her alive.
Can the Brittlebone hear them?
I saved them, Ishara. The beast is...
What happened here? Why died everyone?
jealousy, pride, petty desires. We are so powerless, Mother. Just ants fighting a dragon.
This will not get them anywhere, Trusted One. If they want to wake her up for good, they need to find out what happened here first.
Grungwar.
Very sure. They're all...
Can the...
I saved...
Knows the Brittlebone doe that she is dead.
It lies to us, Marek. It lies. And it deceives. It's what it does.
This will not get them anywhere, Trusted One.
Can... Whatever the High Priestess is trying to protect this temple from, she can stop now. This place is dead.
It lies.
This will not get them...
Let them look around a bit more. The answer has to be here somewhere.
Or they could simply crush the totems and be done with it.
Zazka right. Try save her, they should.
All right. Can the Brittlebone hear them?
You and us. This is how the Brittlebones say it.
Can you hear us?
Galia. My name is Galia.
Galia? Was that not the Brittlebone the Hierophantess Shara spoke of often?
Zaska speaks true. Maybe this was her cub. Chieftain, Grungwa will try something.
Galia!
Ishara commands you to open the gates.
Ishara? She's here. No. She will be disappointed.
Open the gates! Ishara commands it!
Open.
It worked!
The Hex Wall to Gallia! Ishara demands to see the sarcophagus!
No. I can't. I must protect.
They probably need to tell her something else, Trusted One. Just let them look around the rest of the temple. Maybe if they can piece together what happened here, they will find out how to wake her up properly.
There is no waking her up, Zaska. She is half a spirit. They should just crush the lightning totems. Grungwa is sure that will open the gate too.
Rot it, Grungwar. If this proved anything, it is that there is still a mind inside that spirit, and knowledge. They cannot throw this away.
They can, because they have no time. Every minute they spend here is a minute the chainers and the hunters spend marching towards the tribe camp. Or
Zaska right. Try save her, they should.
They will not get away from Zaska. Even the worms would not eat such a big thing.
only fools challenge the Moonkin. Magua mend their flesh for the Moonkin! Get the hell. Smash them! No, I'm gonna look.
Moving on.
Won't go boom! You find out. This?
The gift whispers again.
Let Akrog
And I'm telling you, you trust too easily. This is not a game, Galia. People are...
Dangerous and rotten? Yes. So you've told me for the past 15 years.
Don't belittle me.
I'm sorry, it's just... You always see the worst in people. Always. Dario is a good man, and frankly, if I were in his position, I'd be angry too. The only reason you chose me for this position and not him is because I'm your daughter.
I chose you because of your virtue.
Which you're now telling me to ignore. Look, Mother, I'll handle it, okay? I'll handle him.
This was the Sacred Seal's Hierophant, Ishara.
Close, no?
It is true. He is on his way.
If he insists, you will go.
They must be the wrong tron. More problems. Smash.
The blood for the tribe!
Go join the worms.
They killed one of our heroes.
This way. He is going. Grunwald will go there.
They killed one of our heroes.
Grunwald will not fight without him. Magua
here. He go there.
What should he do?
What next?
They will rebuild the old, but his tasks are still begun.
Towards certain doom? Sure, why not?
They not hurt Big Blood.
The gift whispers again. What?
Don't hate me for saying this, but I think Ishara is right. You're underestimating that man.
This was supposed to be a romantic evening, Marek, not a lecture.
Yes, and I'm telling you this precisely because I love you. Dario, he's been bitter about this whole thing for years. And the other day, I saw him staring at the sarcophagus for hours. I think he's up to something.
Okay, so what would you have me do? Beat him up and tell him to behave?
That would be a start.
Are you serious?
Look, I'm just worried for you. Hell for all of us.
The day we start betraying our ideals is the day the Field Dog wins, Marek. I'm not letting one whimpering man destroy everything I believe in. I will not.
Galia again. Looks like this other Brittlebone was important to her, no? Maybe he was her trusted one.
I can crumple.
He is going that way.
Crush them now.
May Magua guide his hands.
They will die next.
Going now.
In that
No
direction.
trouble there. Look out for Nord. They don't hurt Big Blood.
On his way.
Destroy them.
Let him out there.
Magua, now their flesh.
Smash!
The tribe must survive! Lord Smash!
Moving on.
What is this?
Interesting. Probably.
Another altar. But it has no hex power in it. Though, what is that? Looks like an inscription. Granoir sees. This is a recipe, a schematic. Granoir should tell the Master Scrapper about this.
If he insists.
You are our shield, our axe, our hammer that mends. Give us a soul of steel and the power to vanquish her.
He will protect the tribe. Magua, man's their flesh.
Over here, big shit.
Moving now.
Granoir will go there.
He moving. He will lead the way. Let Akrog see. On his way. What is this?
No, I'll go look. Time to get his tongue stirred. Huh, what now? More trouble? Going now. Let Zoska get a proper look. Interesting. Probably.
At his service.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? They see that? The shiny thing he is wearing.
A medallion. Let him see. There are symbols in the back. Gallia and Marek.
Gallia, the High Priest, and Merrick was her trusted one. They should take this thing with them. It might be useful.
All right.
Akrog thinks they will not find much else.
And still no way to save this High Priestess Gallia. Grunghwa suggests they just crush the totems and be done with it. Time is running out.
7 sunsets ago, all Grunghwa wanted to do was go back to hiding.
And 7 sunsets ago, the Tusk Hunters and the Greenskins had not struck a pact to kill them. There is no point in...
Akrog has an idea. Back to the bubble and the lightning totem shield.
You find out. So, what now?
All right. Let them see Gallia.
Merrick? Is that you?
What?
It is over. You saved us.
Saved?
It is true. You crushed the traitor Dario, who destroyed the machine and restored the gate to the sarcophagus. The temple and the sarcophagus are safe now. You can let go.
Let go? No, I can't. The temple,
It will be safe. I promise. Come back now. We need you.
Need? Me? I was wrong. You know? That cursed beast. It was always too strong for us. The light races will never win this battle. They never will.
Just let go, Gallia. Let go. What happened? Grunghwa.
Grunghwa knows not. Maybe she was too far gone already. Or maybe she never intended to survive her joining with this thing at all.
Rot it.
Well, at least they tried. How knew Trusted One that this would work?
Just a guess. This Dario, he must have been another sacred seal kin in this temple, and he was jealous of Gallia.
But she refused to punish him because she thought it was dishonorable.
And then this Dario crushed the lightning totem shield that also protects the sarcophagus, released the wild hex power, and turned everyone here into these monsters. Gallia used her own flesh to keep the shield together. There is no way to know, but if Zarek's cub had a hand in this, Akrog would not be surprised. Perhaps he whispered to Dario in his sleep.
And so he turned kin against kin once again. Curse it. This is rotten.
Zarek's cub has no honor.
Rotten or not, with her gone, they should be able to get to the sarcophagus now. Let them find the piece of the field dog and get out of here. This looks interesting.
And there they are. Little Blood, carry them. Little Blood, is something wrong?
They not here?
Here, what?
The cub. It speak in Noak's head. Like in the Sand Temple. They not here?
No. How can the cubs speak inside their heads? Like in Shauna's temple?
Hard to say. But Grunghwa heard of gifts like this. They're a bit like the chieftain's gift of spirits. There are stories of hexers who can make creatures do things against their will. Mind control, it is called.
Sounds terrible.
But why would the cub speak to Noag, but not to the others?
Grunghwa truly knows not, but it spoke to all of them before, so it may not mean anything.
Noak no like. If cubs speak, it should speak to all of them.
What said it?
Thank you.
That was all. Nothing else.
But it feel good, like Noak stronger, just because of voice. But why cubs speak to Noak, and not Grumph, Zazka, and Big Blood? Make no sense.
There could be many reasons. Grimoire will think about this. But if it thanks the Moonkin, and that is a good sign, it will be grateful when they free it.
That is true. This is strange, but it changes nothing. Little Blood, take the legs. Good. Time to go back.
Maybe... never mind.
Speak true, Trusted One. What is it?
It is just... when they awaken Zarek's cub, let them be careful. They have seen what it can do.
To the Brittlebones who imprisoned it, the Moonkin will free it.
True. Oh, rot it. What happened here? Old Fur is supposed to be the warrior, not Zazka.
Akrog understands Azka, but he is worrying about nothing. The cub hates the Lightlings. It will help the Moonkin. Akrog knows it.
All right.
Speak
Not true.
Akrog understands Azka, but the time for doubts is past. They have chosen this weapon to go into battle with. Now they must wield it.
All right.
Speak not. Akrog understands Azka, but let them cross that swamp when they get to it.
All right.
Come, time to go back. The others are waiting.
The tribe camp was empty. That was Akrog's first thought when they returned, carrying Zarek's cub's legs between them. A heartbeat later, Akrog noticed this was not true. There were still Moonkin, but fewer. The coast, of course. As Akrog had ordered, High Master Anug had taken the weak and the old to the fertile meadowland by the coast to escape starvation. It had been the right choice, the only choice. And yet with so many kin gone, the temple felt even colder.
Almost complete. Nor's claws, this power. To think someone actually had to face these beasts on the battlefield. Ah well, there'll be plenty of time for admiration later. You should talk to your Eye Master, Chieftain. I believe he has some news regarding that dragon.
He found one.
Something like that, yes. But it's probably best if he tells you himself.
Well, let them march then. Time is running out.
Can Zazka help?
Chieftain Akrog?
Akrog found an echo. Can the stranger take a look?
My mug with sparkling udders. Zazka will not stop him.
What on Urgath is this?
Everything all right, Little Blood? He looks confused.
He do? Well, probably because he be think again.
What about this time?
The priestess. The doe who float like in water. It right for her to die?
Well, she did it to save her kin. If not for her sacrifice, that contraption would have...
No, I can understand that. What he mean is, why she no run away with her trusted one, the stag? Who know, maybe they can have run away out of temple into safe. But she just won't die.
She wanted not to die, Little Blood. She wanted to save her kin. And she chose that over living with her trusted one. Akrog has no love for Brittlebones, but this is honorable.
No, I understand. He's that big blood. He always help him put his mind at grease.
At ease, but no problem.
Big blood want else?
That is all for now. Let them march on.
So the Lifegrass brew keep them safe?
For a few sundowns, it is...
Chieftain! He is back! Anuk! Krampul! No, I'll go look.
Ugruk help, Chieftain?
It was
Ugruk here if Chieftain need him.
Take a closer look.
Ah, Chieftain.
well.
Magua praise.
Interesting. Probably.
Can Peleg help? Peleg thanks the Chieftain for talking with him.
He go there.
This looks interesting.
What is his troll ship's command?
The pig wanted to discuss something.
Actually, I'm the one who'd like a word with you. I'll be brief. An old colleague of mine used to own a crystal manufacturer not far from here. The place is derelict by now, and it's become overrun with archfire spawn. Those things that crawl out of corrupted time windows. Considering you use their hex essences for your shaping, I figured you might want to make a detour on your next outing.
A crystal manufacturer. Is he speaking of those crystals they used in their workshop?
Indeed, they conjure barriers and are therefore high in demand here on Urgoth.
Well, more hex essence is always useful. Akrog will look at that manufacturer.
Good. See, brother? That's how to get things done. No fancy words, no rambling about the beauty of metallurgy. Just stick to the relevant facts.
If you were a god, Arthur, your world would look very bleak.
But at least its denizens wouldn't die of boredom.
Akrog needs something from them.
Well...
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
What on earth?
Shepherd Crum kind soul. I Master Anug far traveled, Magua praise. Akrog can see that Anug did as he was asked while they were gone. Are the Moonkin at the Meadowlands yet?
They is a good day's march from here, so not yet, but soon. Chieftain find more parts from the Fielddarg?
They did. Crum can feel it clearly, and he prays that this will all go well.
It will. The stranger said Anug has found a dragon.
Anug's eyes find one, it is true. An elder dragon, even. But, well, Anug think chieftain like it not. This dragon, he is a slave of the tiny brittlebones in the desert called the Nymerian Reaches. How they are called? Scions.
The scions of the kind shepherd. They're a tribe of tiny brittlebones, chieftain. One that worships a shaman of theirs. Apparently, they believe he can make Io a better place.
Oh, and Anug said they enslaved an elder dragon? How is that possible?
Well, Anug know not. But Anug's eyes say they have strange hex things everywhere. So maybe that is how they do it.
If this is true, then the only way to get to this dragon is through the scions, chieftain.
These scions, how big is their tribe?
Hard to say, but Anug's eyes say no more than 100.
Even with half the tribe at the Meadowlands, the Moonkin are more than that.
Maybe in numbers. But the chieftain saw what those tiny brittlebones can do. Their machines and totems are dangerous. And their walls are so powerful, not even 10 Moonbloods could crush them. Whatever the Moon can do, they must not underestimate them.
Grunwar speaks true. The Moonkin have lost so many already, so every kin they lose now is a deep cut.
If this elder dragon is their slave, they will not give it away easily. They must be cunning about this.
Not just about this, Trusted One. Even if they free that elder dragon, Zaska doubts it will be happy about the Moonkin wanting to chop off its scales, no?
Maybe if they free dragon, it gives scale freely?
Moonblood Noag speaks true. Elder dragons are intelligent, so they know what gratitude is. Maybe Crum should come with them.
What for? He is no warrior.
No, but a shepherd and a master tamer. He has tamed beaks, boars, and even wyverns. So perhaps he can tame that dragon too. Or at least make it listen to them.
Akrog is not sure. What if the dragon is dangerous?
If it is dangerous, then it is because those dwarves kept it prisoner for so long. Everything is dangerous when forced into a corner, chieftain. That is why it's even more important to start with a gesture of trust. Also, think what a powerful pact kin this dragon could be if the Moon can get it on their side.
He has a point.
Crum has tamed wyverns. He never told Akrog about this.
Because it was a long time ago. But it is true, he has done so. At their core, all beasts are the same, Chieftain Akrog. Even brittlebones and trolls. It is just a matter of speaking their language.
All beasts are the same. That sounds like a hope and not a truth.
Maybe so. But it is a hope Crum will hold on to. One that he must hold on to. But this is not the time for long talks, Chieftain.
Crum has taken...
Because it was a long...
Brittlebones and trolls are nothing alike.
Not in what they have become, no. But that is because the Guardians and the Renegades have made them so. But this is not the time for long talks, Chieftain. Because it was a long...
Why not just crush the dragon? He might have more things the Moonkin could use.
Crum already told them, because he is incredibly dangerous. This is an elder dragon they are speaking of, not some swamp wyvern. It is an unnecessary risking of lives. If the dragon refuses, they can still take what they need by force. But first, They should try it the peaceful way.
Grangwa agrees. He has seen an elder dragon fight once, and it can scorch entire tribes. If they can avoid a battle with it, then they should.
All right. Those Nymerian reaches, the desert where the tiny Brittlebones live. How far is it from the tribe camp?
It's a good march. But if they march fast, they should make it in 2 days. Maybe 3.
That is a lot of time.
But perhaps the only chance they will get.
Fine. Crom can come. The Moonkin will find those scions and speak to their dragon, one way or another. Anuk, have his eyes see if they can get the dwarves to agree to a peace talk. If they will not, the Moonkin will crush them. Akrog has spoken.
All right. There is just one more thing.
What?
While they look for the dragon, Anug's eyes also see something else. There is a huge greenskin horde march from Mirathur, and they look like they come for the Blackheart jungle. And there is Brittlebones too.
The Chainers and the Hunters. Oh, rot it. Zaska was hoping they would have more time.
Anug hopes so too. He think it be 5 sundowns until they are here, maybe less.
Well, then let them come. The Moonkin will prepare a bloody welcome for them.
The chieftain's word in Magwa's ear.
Grungwa is here.
get a proper look.
Not smash!
Grungwa is ready.
Not go there.
This way?
Moving now.
Going now.
Moving on. Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not? Interesting. Probably.
Another altar with hex spell. This is powerful. Grungwa feels fast, like a viper.
He insists.
He is on his way.
You find out.
The burden of chieftainhood grew with each passing sundown. Time was running out to bring back the field dog before the tusk hunters would find the Moonkin. But Akrog could not risk leaving his tribe without weapons and scrap hides. He could only pray to Mugwa that the treasure from Zeramak's rumors was as real as the ground beneath his weary feet.
This looks like the ruins Zeramak was talking about, no?
It should be. It is true. A Hibernian ruin, a good march south of the tribe camp.
It's beautiful. The colors. And everything's so big.
And probably built on the backs of 100 slave trolls. Wait, Chieftain, Is he all right?
It is just the gift. This place, it is dangerous. Something bad happened here.
Saw he a time window?
No, but he senses there are some around. Anyway, come. They will find this treasure Zeramak spoke of.
He is not as sweet as he looks. Trust Sazka.
What is needed of him?
This way?
This looks interesting. This fog. It is not safe. They should not enter it. Can they find another way to get through? Let's bring them.
Some sort of stone bowl. Reminds Akrog of the Temple of Shana. But he can see no powder.
What they do then?
Wait, there is writing on these stones. Let Grimoire have a look. One spring morning, at sunrise, a greedy rascal, green and nice, went east searching for a sweet prize. Grimoire thinks it is a poem.
A what?
A poem. A brittlebone custom of putting words together in a way that they think sounds nice. Grimoire could never see the point of them, but maybe they are useful here. Maybe...
What?
That thought Grimoire has been having for a while now. He wonders if maybe he is right about it. This treasure. Grimoire thinks he knows who it belonged to, Chieftain. The scions of the kind shepherd.
That dwarven cult that enslaved the dragon? Who believe their shaman will lead them to salvation?
Them. It is true. In short, apparently their shaman spread his own riches all across the land and created strange riddles to guard them. Grimoire thought it was just a rumor, but these poems, well, he thinks this could be one of the kind shepherd's treasures.
Why would the dwarves hide their treasure here?
Grimoire truly knows not. If there is a point to this, then perhaps the Moonkin will find out.
Why would those scions want to give away their treasure, though? Why not just keep it in their temple?
As Grimoire said, the scions of the kind shepherd are rather unusual.
So, the Moonkin must solve this riddle to find the treasure. And these bowls are part of it.
Grimoire thinks so. The green hexstone they found. Perhaps it fits into the bowl. Let them try it. What have they here? Let him see. One spring morning.
The fog. It is gone. Because of the stone? Is this part of the riddle?
Only fools dare begin.
No, go.
Time to move on. What on Urgath is this?
Sazka is right at home. What now? More trouble? What is that? Interesting. Probably. Let Sazka get a proper look. Going now. What is that? Easy. Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Can they smell that?
Nasty smell. Like rot bear corpse.
Sazka likes this knot. They should be careful.
No uncle there. They messed with the wrong tribe.
More strange bowls. Let them take a look.
Help her sons. Even the
Grunwar is ready.
He is going.
Born people! They run from Noir.
Magua, mend their flesh.
On his way.
Noir, go look.
Still think this is a bad idea. I mean, just look at all those corpses. They probably had the exact same idea as us.
Yes, but they weren't as skilled.
The famous last words of just about every treasure hunter.
Oh, come on, love. What's the matter with you? We've handled worse than this.
You find out.
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not? Interesting. Probably.
What have they?
Let her cross.
More stone bowls, but no fire. Could they be connected to the riddle?
What is that?
Let all through the morn. He felt no shame. His desire for gold burned like a flame. Where was the prize he wished to claim?
Go look.
He finds Oscar get a proper look.
As he was
What is that?
More balls. These look a little different.
Out! They need to get out now!
Probably.
It's gotta be the fog the Traveler mentioned.
What gave it away? The stench or the corpses?
Bloody hell, Myra. Could you just cut the choking? People died here. Lots of them. And yeah, I know, they didn't have the masks, but what if they don't work?
Look, I'm as scared as you.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yes, idiot. It's called keeping a cool head. But honestly, what can we do? Go back to the bloody gutter? Live off what the nobles toss in the trash?
We deserve better than that, and you know it. This is our chance to finally be someone in the world.
Moving on. What is that? That smell again. It burns Zazka's chest. Ugh. What is it?
Poison fog. No chance of getting through that safely.
Maybe... The stone circle. It has the same bowls. Maybe they control the fog.
That is possible. Maybe it can be used with the hex stones.
And let Zazka guess. The treasure is behind that fog. A reward for solving the riddle?
Maybe. At least that would explain the spirits. These bone people. They were likely killed by that fog.
That, or they killed each other trying to find the treasure. Grungwar knows what brittle bones are like.
It is possible, Chieftain. If they were killed by the poison, perhaps the fog used to fill this ruin. Something tells Grungwar that the Scions wanted to do more than just make it difficult to find their riches. But he is not sure yet.
So, some dwarven brittlebones toss their hexed artifacts into the jungle, and then use a riddle to kill the people who try to find it. Was there ever a time when brittlebones made sense?
Grungwar doubts it. Either way, there is no way they can go through this fog, Chieftain. They must solve the riddle and clear it.
Why not just crush the bowls?
Crush? No, they cannot take that risk. What if the fog stays once the bowls are broken?
That is true. Maybe the Moonkin could just walk through the fog. They are stronger than brittlebones.
Walk in? No, Noag not like. Noag head hurt already.
Zazka's with Noag on that. It is too risky.
Any ideas how they can solve it?
Only to study the riddle as closely as possible. They should look closely at the stone bowls. If they have writing on them, Grungwar can try reading it.
That sounds like a good place to start.
Zazka, help.
What is this?
Let Grungwar see. But, lo... What's that in the northern night? The rascal's corpse. Lips blue. Skin pale. Looks like he found his prize. Hooray! Let one spring morning, at sunrise, a greedy rascal, green and nice, went east searching for a sweet prize.
Let Akrog see.
Let Grungwas. The yellow sun. It peaked so fast. In the south, the boy saw the gold at last. Alas, a riddle blocked his path.
What is this?
Let Grungwa. The yellow sun. It peaked so fast. In the south, the boy saw the gold at last. Alas, a riddle blocked his path.
Going now.
At his service.
Sazka get a proper look. What is that? Ready for action.
What can he do for the tribe?
Interesting.
What have they?
Another funny stone.
Grungwa is here.
This. You find out.
What have... Let him see. The yellow sun. It peaked so fast. In the south.
More problems to smash.
What is needed of him?
Let Sazka get a proper look.
You will lead the way.
Interesting.
That way.
Probably.
What can he do for the tribe? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look. Grungwa is ready. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a close. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. In that direction? What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? Time to move on. This looks interesting. He is is on his way. Let Grunwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? Grunwa will go there. Let Grunwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is... Let Grunwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Wing. Let Grunwa. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grunwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grunwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grunwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grunwa take a closer... This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Direction. Let Grunwa take a closer look. At his service. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grunwa take a closer look. He is on his way. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. What on Urgath is... Let Grunwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grunwa take a closer look. Let Grunwa see. All through the morn, he felt no shame. His desire for gold burned like a flame. Where was the prize he wished to claim? What on Urgath is this? Let Grunwa... Let Grung... As he was lost in thought through the afternoon, an idea like a purple bruise did bloom. He must solve this riddle or face his doom. This looks interesting. The sun began to sink from sight. What on Urgath is this? The yellow sun. Take a closer look. One spring morning. What path is this? That worked not. The fog is still there.
Try again?
This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look. What is this?
What should he do?
This looks interesting. Time to move on. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? Sting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look. Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer. What on Urgath is this? Sting. Closer look. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a... This looks interesting. The sun.
That worked not. The fog is still there.
Try again?
Let Grungwa take a closer look. The yellow sun. Urgath is this? This looks interesting. Urgath is this? Closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is... Grungwa, take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer. This looks interesting. What is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a closer look. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Grungwa, take a closer look. This looks interesting.
That worked not. The fog is still there.
Try again?
Urgath is this? This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Let Grungwa take a... Urgath is this? This interesting. What on Urgath is this? Take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Take a closer. This looks interesting. Let Grungwa take a closer look.